Greetings, everyone. Here's Lodric, and this is the game Strategic Command WW1. This is my play against AI, or single player. And this will be now turn number 6. We arrive at already end of October. So one turn is now many weeks already. And so far, I would say the game progress well for Germany. Not over aggressive. No attempt here to create the maximum or shortest campaign possible. Only to play it a little more safe and also explain maybe some mechanics so that if there's someone willing to do a play by email, he can maybe understand the game, train a little himself first, and then ask me out. Yeah. So first again, Austria have now already more money than Germany. This is, I think, mainly related to, I don't know more. In the old game, you can see it. There is some factor for every nation. I really don't know. Before I know there was somewhere a factor like every MVP Austria owns, it will make 165% out of this at the end of the turn. Like, well, and Germany, I think, only have a bonus from 120%. So Austria can, at the end, create more money out of taking over MVP points from the enemy on the map. Most villages, they don't have really... Villages normally don't create MVP. But you have here some mines, 3 MVP here. Some important cities have 2. Or very little here. I think it's also depending it's your own nation or it's an enemy's nation. Yeah. And then you must check here pair strange points. So normally if you take over a city, it starts with 0 or with 1, and then over time it can go up. But there's also a limitation. If you conquer a city, I think it can never be the same power like its original, your own home country. Simply because you can never force other people to work with the same efficiency like if they want to do it by their own choice. Good. Somewhere I must start. Maybe first I must repair ships so that I don't forget this. I have here my armored cruiser. Normally I don't must repair this kind of ship. So first I bring my battle cruiser back to the shipyard. But then you cannot repair at the same turn. What is possible is more or less you can swap a unit with shift holding. Then you can still reinforce at the same turn. That is possible. So maybe I do this. I only reinforce the small damage. Oh. So no one attacked my ship, my dreadnought. That is then fine. I can also scout how is the situation here. Okay. It looks like there's no British... Yeah, now there's no information that there's some hunter. Maybe back to port because of low supplies. My own submarine is still at supply level 7. That is still okay. You don't must lose a supply per turn, but I think it's possible that you can lose up to 1 supply per turn. I think maybe I better move a little. Not that he can find me. Yeah, my submarine here is Now completely surrounded. No real chance to create a lot of damage. I could go for, I mean, if I go for hunt, no, it don't change anything. So if I go for hunt, I must more or less, I think this is more like I try to bypass the ships at the surface. If I go for silent, then it's more like deep diving, or at least And I also go here under the submarine battleship because I think there is not much hope. At the beginning, normally these ships they don't have any sub attack. They have no sub defense and no sub attack. But you can develop some equipment, but I'm not sure if you can also put it on battleships. But light cruisers and destroyers, they can both hunt normally submarines. At the beginning, only destroyers really good, but also later light cruisers. So I don't really want to do here much more with my navy. It's winter time, then the weather is shitty. I think this makes no sense. What I must do is maybe kick the Russians a little again. First I check if I'm in command with my unit, then I realize I can take this guy out maybe and this one in. Oh. Detach this one and better take this guy. Oh, not in range. Then I can keep to this. Nah, oops, that was a mistake. Good. Kick the Russians again. Ah, I can walk in. But this was maybe not the best move. I can better first strike here. Oh, that was a totally disaster. Not good. Not so successful. Okay, I scouted the situation. Looks like Mirmeln is empty. But I cannot enter in the fallback. Ah, good. And I bring in my scout airplane. Central Front, Hindenburg. Of course, the much better commander, and here's my second good. I think they're the same level, oh? Yeah, they're both level 8. Normally, they both. This together, they turn all the. No, I don't say they turn the tide completely alone, but I think there was a major important player. Hindenburg more in the north and in Poland, and Markinson was more or less in Serbia, Romania, and all of this. Yeah, so I can. This guy cannot fight this turn, so I must connect him. This guy is too weak. This guy is also new. No, okay. Then keep it like this. So I could use now here some detachment. Normally I don't do this to attack, but here's Russian cavalry. They're also weak. So I could try to maybe hurt them. Oh, it's okay. Then attack from the north. Here's the trench is now here from the south, west and northwest, but not from the north. This is why I could attack more or less without running in any strong defense position. So I try this here again. And now they run away. Okay, this gives me the opportunity to walk here down and finish this cavalry. And fall back. And this unit can now take over this entrenchment. So this unit can take this trench. This unit I better reinforce. Also reinforcements. Or they are not ready for real combat duty. Good. So they don't have any HQ support, so I normally don't want to come close to the Russians. And you must only wait 1 turn, or maybe maximum 2 turns. Then I have the HQ ready. Good. These guys can walk. This guy have HQ. So I walk 1 forward. Right, new trench. They take over. Good. Austria. Austria. What we can do here? Undersupplied attached to HQ. I don't know. I see supplies. This is a HQ of 5. This is HQ of 4. Better will never be for Austria. Okay. This guy is a little weak. I could attack and then fall back. Fall back. Attack. Move here. Still don't want that. Okay, I detach this one, attach this one, and then I can make a scout fly. Sometimes you are lucky and can hit the enemy. Then I finish this like this. And fall back. Take over. Normally I want to resupply this guy. Then not. And keep it like this. Reinforcements. No. This guy fight over there. No big change, only 1 Russian corps. But I hold my cities and more Austria must do in the east normally. Good. Against the evil servants, Serbia is always, of course, the number 1 enemy for Austria. Okay, this looks good. Only 1. Okay, here 3. Not so successful. This guy is not connected? It's connected. There's a... don't know. Normally you must fight better. But okay. Oh. I'm really too shitty sometimes. Like Italy's. Maybe they simply don't want attack today. Good. If it's really not possible, then it's not possible. So my submarine is ready. I can go out. I must only make sure that Whatever, like this. And this in hand mode, yeah. The rest of the ships, you have only one dreadnought, pre-dreadnought, a destroyer, and an armor cruiser, light cruiser, and a pre-dreadnought. So the whole Austrian navy is very outdated. Yeah, good. Still, I keep it like this. West front, good weather. So maybe there's an opportunity to really strike once in 1914 before the winter set in. If there's any hex, here's a good location. Attack. Fall back. Attack. Fall back. Be careful. Okay, was successful. Good. And this guy take over. This guy can take this trench. Here I need a little reinforcements. This also reinforcements. This artillery unit have now 7 shells, 10 is the maximum. Oh, I think the shells number is the same. The maximum shell number is the same like you have hit points. Because I have 10 hit points, I can have maximum 7 shells. And you can shell 2 hexes away. So it's not a frontline unit. This artillery unit must always stay behind the enemy. I mean, behind your own unit, 2 shells in the next. So I must normally bring it. But it will only make no morale damage normally. So later you can upgrade it, then it will also destroy the cover of a unit. Then they have much more effect. So I need the upgrade level 1 or upgrade 1 to really do a lot with this unit. Yes, also a good chance to create damage. So I will first scout. And then you have, I think the next level is you scout first a unit, then you shell them, and then you attack them, and then normally they're always dying. Good. Attack. Move out. There's no space to maneuver here. Okay, this. This unit is a little weak. They have anything to push forward? I don't want to walk here. If I cannot build a trench, then it's more or less like the unit will for sure die. Then I better stay here and wait. Oh, I'm out of money already. Out of money. Not good. I cannot even pay to reinforce all my units. But I can here kill some more British units. Then I swap. But this British unit was in good supply, so I don't get any bonus for this. This is all not good enough. Oh, I think this unit is not in... he's the commander. So my HQ here have already one battle star medal, a half medal, and also 1. And I think then this is now a half experience points, and I think 50% of this will go to the unit is under command. So this guy normally have now 1 plus a half from the HQ, something like this. Yeah, more I cannot do. It's really don't need so much time if you don't overthink everything too complicated. Navy, I move my submarine here, I move my submarine here, my third submarine is coming. Was there more? No. I kill a little French and British at the west front, kill some Russians at the east. The Serbia looks if you are not over aggressive, you simply you don't must normally try to take Serbia, I think, in 1914. If you take it in 1915, it's okay. Don't must rush it too much. I mean, in reality, I think Serbia falls first in 1916. Okay. Walk here. Bring the HQ down. The rest is okay. Yeah. I have some money left for the Austrians, so I can go to research. I need better trench later, especially if I fight the Italies. And command and control will give me the opportunity to have one more unit under command for the HQ. Then I'd also do this. Okay. Good. Let's finish the turn. Wait. No. Von Spee defeats the Royal Navy. So, still blockade. Maybe in 1915 I can create a German strike in the North Sea. Yeah, the Japanese taking Qingdao. Now they control the beer. But East Africa is still holding. And Herbert Hoover. So some boost for me for a fighter. That is good. And airship development also get a boost. Oh, and anti-submarine warfare. Yeah, Germany also need anti-submarine because the Russians and the British, plus some French, but normally the British, they have not so little submarine activity. Good. Money, money. Yeah. And because we have no war with the Ottomans and also the Anzac troops going for Europe. And the British trying to hunt down von Spee. So pity. So now the submarine is not more in position to intercept later the convoys. Oh. So there was the first German corps getting destroyed. Here's maybe the second German corps. Holding. But falling back. Oh, no, defensive artillery fire. But was not enough. Oh. Now my HQ, my artillery was vulnerable to any additional fighting or attack. Yeah. Okay, the British are able to trick the Portuguese to maybe enter the war. I mean, in reality, the Portuguese also joined the First World War and fighting in the West Front. And I'm not sure if there was any Portuguese soldier who was really understanding why he must fight in France and Belgium for the British against the Germans. But naja. So the Emden gets destroyed. And still no winter time. So it looks like rainy summer weather. Yeah, I lost 2 corps. The fourth and the sixth corps getting destroyed. And the other information. So we need a summary again. Ah, yeah. And now Morocco. This is always this, you can always check the notes. And this is always a gamble. You don't know how is the possibility, but normally the possibility is low that you can create additional damage for the French and keep them busy. But I mean, if it's working, then it's nice. It will not change the war too much, but it's only 50 MPP. So I normally would say, yeah, if you are not really super critical, then you can always try to do it. So I pay a little money and try to get the arms to Morocco. And then you can here convert a seaplane tender to yeah, you can convert a tanker to a seaplane tender. Yeah, I also do this. It's normally always cheaper than the normal building of a ship. So I get a new submarine again and a new battle cruiser. Fine, something you can really use. Good. And what I can maybe show now shortly is because I lost these 2 units, and this was the first 2 units I ever lost. So you can now see that there's a corpse with a star. So this tells you there are units. You can rebuild them. And you can see that they are 135. A new one costs 225. So it's not completely half price, but roughly. I think, and it's also a little faster. I mean, you can see here, this unit will arrive at 19th February 1915. If I rebuild this unit, then it's 1 month earlier. So I will, when I must pay. So yeah, so I buy these 2 corps back. Then I'm already nearly out of money. And they come back with 10 points, so you don't get them only for with half power or something like this. They're fully back, but they starting with 0 experience or whatever the basic experience is, and yeah. So this is again why you need normally your HQ, because the HQ keeps the experience. Good. And here is now 7 shells again. It's a new turn, but I use 1 shell for defense against cavalry. Okay. Good. Next turn, or next time, we will see if I'm able to secure here my lines and maybe can destroy these 2 cavalry units, because they are always... normally cavalry is really not so good in the west, at least. Then, see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.